Shows with a long list of characters are loved by fans because it gives them a nice blend of personalities to connect with. One such show is none other than Criminal Minds. And with viewers split over who's the best and worst of them all, allow me to help you decide. So watch this video to the end as I bring you the 10 most popular agents from best to worst. Coming in at number 10 is Adam Rodriguez, who plays the role of Luke Alves. And I must say, crime shows are kind of his thing, as he had already done CSI Miami before Criminal Minds. I guess this helped him sink into his role easily, and in turn won the hearts of viewers worldwide. One of the things that made him so popular on the show is the way he interacts with Garcia, as he made it a habit to flirt with her on a regular basis. Asking her out during the season finale also left the door open for some romance during the revival on Paramount+. It's not easy to join a show in the 11th season and still win the hearts of fans, but that's exactly what Aisha Tyler did when she joined Criminal Minds. Even though she didn't become a popular character until the 12th season, Aisha's performance as Tara Lewis was well appreciated by the fans. Like the other agents on the show, she had her fair share of life's challenges, which she managed to overcome at every turn. Her character was so popular that the writers and producers stuck with her until the very end. At number 8 is Jason Gideon, who plays the role of Mandy Patinkin. And being that he's been on the show since season 1, it wouldn't be out of place if you called him one of the most popular agents. Sadly, his stay on the show didn't go beyond season 3, but that didn't stop his name from being mentioned all through the subsequent seasons. Fans actually thought he'd make a comeback, but the reverse was the case, as he was found murdered in season 10. This prompted his former team members to look into his death, and that brought back even more Mandy memories. It's fair to say that Derek Morgan was a fan favorite thanks to his tough but caring personality. He's also one of the longest serving characters on the show, as he lasted for a full 11 seasons. After his exit, he still appeared for a few more episodes until the season finale, but that wasn't enough for fans who had gotten so used to seeing him regularly. Another reason Morgan was so loved is the exploration of his background and all the challenges he had to face and overcome to get to where he was. His relationship with Garcia was also a major part of his storyline on the show. At number 6 is Aaron Hotchner, who plays the role of Thomas Gibson, the unit chief. He also became media liaison officer after JJ was promoted. Holding such positions meant that he had a lot of people to take care of. And he did just that, as he made sure every member of his team was treated like family. Besides his fatherly role, Hotchner was also a fan favorite because of his leadership skills. Sadly for him, he lost his beloved wife, and this prompted his son to become an integral part of the show. This angle gave viewers deeper insights into the character's personal life, and that caused fans to connect with him on a more emotional level. So we're halfway through the video, and if your favorite Criminal Minds agent hasn't been mentioned yet, then stick around to the end, as they might just be at number 1. Jenny plays the role of JJ Cook, who began her career at the BAU as a media liaison officer until the 7th season of the show. At that time, she was promoted to the position of SSA, and she became a fan favorite right from the get-go. Viewers loved her character because of the kind of passion she displayed in her job. She probably took it more seriously than others, as her desire to help her team solve cases was unmatched. Her character was also well-rounded, as her storyline covered her personal life as well as her expertise on the job. Speaking of her personal life, fans saw her fall in love, get married, and become a mother. Combine that with all the rigor she had to face on the job, and you've got yourself a Superwoman agent. It's difficult not to become a popular character on a show after making transitions such as this. She also scores points for staying on the show to the very end. As far as fisticuffy agents on Criminal Minds are concerned, Spencer Reid definitely wasn't one of them. But that didn't stop fans from loving him. The reasons for this are quite clear. First of all, he's one of the most popular doctors on TV, and that's a remarkable feat, considering that there are other popular medics on TV such as Dr. House. Spencer was also a very relatable character, as his persona felt too real for TV. He was also dealing with issues a regular person could understand and connect to. Fans legitimately saw him as a real-life friend who was always there when you needed him. This scores him massive points, as most smart people usually come off as arrogant and self-conceited, but that wasn't Spencer's case. His popularity was also due to the fact that he was a regular from the very first season to the end of the 15th and final season. And all through the years, he was seen as a caring and loving agent who dedicated it all to his mother and his team members. His passion for his work was so evident that he was a key factor factor in solving a lot of their cases. What would Criminal Minds be without Emily Prentiss? She had such a huge impact on the show that it would have been a massive disappointment if she didn't make a return for the Paramount Plus revival. For several seasons, fans had to mourn her, see her come back to life, and sadly watch her leave for London. With all these mixed situations thrown into their story, she cemented her place in the hearts of fans, and on our list as number 3. Speaking of mixed situations, fans were glad to see her return from London to become the unit chief, a title many fans will agree was well deserved. Emily was just too easy to love, as she was graceful in every position she occupied, which is why her team members appreciated her efforts on the show just as much as the fans did. Each Criminal Minds character brought something different to the show, and so did Emily, as she played the BAU's mother figure. This is seen severally, as she was always there for her team regardless of what it is they were going through. She made sure everyone was fine and did her best to keep them as one strong and happy family. It's safe to say that her return for the revival will be a big deal for Criminal Minds loyal fans. At number 2 is none other than David Rossi, who joined Criminal Minds in its 3rd season but still managed to become one of the show's most popular agents regardless. If you agree that Emily Prentiss was the mother figure of the BAU, then you surely wouldn't have any objections if David Rossi's tagged as the father of the BAU. Why would you, when he cooked for them, hosted them in his home, and gave them as much advice as they needed? He was truly there for them when they needed him. Played by Joe Mantegna, Rossi was everyone's favorite Italian author who was known for having several ex-wives. But failed marriages aside, fans were given a tour of other aspects of his personal life, including getting acquainted with his daughter. Finally, we're at number 1, and it's none other than Penelope Garcia, the lady who's been fondly called the heart and soul of Criminal Minds. She was responsible for a lot of the smiles on the faces of her team members, as she did everything she could to make their trips around the country as much fun as possible. That's quite remarkable considering the fact that solving murder cases is no joke. Fans will remember Garcia for being the technical analyst and media liaison officer up until she left the BAU in the show's final season. Through the years, she was the only character to be a part of all 3 of the franchise's shows. These include the original one, Criminal Minds Suspect Behavior, and Criminal Minds Beyond Borders. This goes to show just how loved her character was. There you have it, guys. Criminal Minds' 10 most popular agents from worst to best. Do you agree with our list? Let us know in the comment section. And if you find this video interesting, kindly give it a thumbs up. And while you're at it, be sure to hit the subscribe and notification buttons to stay updated with more interesting videos like this. Thank you for watching.